That poor little thing died for nothing. It's sacrilege. That was awful.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most diabolical cooking shows in British history.
Look at what we made!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Celeb Cooking School. It's a celebrity cooking competition with a twist. Everyone involved is terrible at cooking.
My cooking is deplorable.
Whether it's burning things, cutting my fingers, cooking isn't my forte.
Several notable figures appeared, including Shaun Ryder, Kim Woodburn, and Anne Widdecombe. Why it ultimately ended is unclear, but the overall basis might have been a factor.
Nothing like food poisoning to drop a few pounds.
Usually people prefer to watch talented chefs compete, while seeing incompetent ones can be a tad frustrating. Katie Price was even set to appear in Series 2, but pulled out at the last minute, though we doubt Jordan of all people has the staying power to keep a failing show on its already weakened legs.
No, because I can't even get my... Honestly.
I mean, for such a simple dish, I was overwhelmed.
It's not working.
Number 9. Jamie's School Dinners.
Is it going to be any good? I don't know. Is it going to look like dog shit? Don't know. Is it going to taste like dog shit? I haven't got a clue.
In the 2000s, Jamie Oliver launched a crusade to improve school meals. While the intentions were admirable, his execution earned him a ton of criticism.
It's terrible. Honestly, it's nothing to do with... Pam has been left, right? Her kitchen, you've never seen anything like it in your life. Her meat's on the trolley and nobody's helped her. It is terrible. If you put your name beside this, you'd want to be mad.
This is primarily for how classist his efforts felt. The reason a lot of working class children struggle to eat well is that they can't afford it. Years later, he said some fairly prejudiced things about working class people. Jamie claimed his school dinners campaign failed because eating healthy is only a posh and middle class concern. It led to some reforms by Prime Minister Tony Blair, but overall, his mission was considered a well-intentioned failure.
We're talking about kids' health, kids' lives, you know, making a cooler, cleverer nation, which is something that was always the driving force behind all of this. You know, this is the first generation of kids. They're expected to die before their parents. So, what, we're going to watch that happen?
Number 8. Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. Our next entry isn't on here for being unenjoyable television. Many people found Kitchen Nightmares entertaining, but we can't overlook how much damage it did to businesses.
Certainly looks okay.
What do you think? It's got to be sick.
He's only gone and given me a rancid scallop.
Ramsay would help struggling restaurants improve, but he rarely succeeded. Even when the restaurant improved by the episode's end, the negative press would often ruin them. Also, many places struggled to maintain their high quality after Ramsay left.
I'm not asking you to open the doors and become a happy eater. They spent 37 years getting the business to where it is today.
Of course.
You're spending 3 years, and it's sadly on the decline. What I'm trying to say is you bring a new traffic coming through the door, and you tweak the prices to establish the confidence. And once you've got the confidence, then over a period of 5 or 6 years, yes, you turn the volume up on the justification of what you're doing.
There's certainly an element of these establishments being set up for failure, something that would carry over into the American version.
Oh, don't be stupid.
I haven't.
Number 7. Food, Glorious Food.
Now, what do you call it?
Poor man's feast, fit for a king.
Don't be shocked if you haven't heard of this one, as it was so badly received that it got cancelled after 9 episodes. Simon Cowell worked as an executive producer, which didn't save it from a negative reception. The final product ends up feeling like a food-focused version of The X Factor.
This is like very peaceful food.
It's centred around finding Britain's best home-cooked dish, hosted by Carol Vorderman. So they travel all across the country in the early episodes before moving on to something that feels like it's out of the Antiques Roadshow. All of this for the reward of £20,000. Plus, M&S began selling the dish as an oven meal, which is unlikely to still be in production.
It's lacking in the artificial colour.
It's also lacking in natural colour.
Number 6. Best Home Cook.
I wouldn't like you to think that I haven't noticed.
Great British Bake Off is potentially the UK's most famous cooking competition. Naturally, this means that there's been a ton of knockoffs. One of the most egregious is Best Home Cook, featuring Claudia Winkleman and ex-Bake Off star Mary Berry.
He said ecstatic. Can we have him removed?
For those unaware, Bake Off was a BBC series until Channel 4 took over in 2017. Best Home Cook was the BBC's retaliation, which they hoped would overtake their old show. It failed to gain momentum, and only lasted 3 series. Berry then returned to doing her own series, which was probably for the best.
It's terribly difficult.
Number 5. Jamie's Air Fryer Meals.
Air fryer frenzy has swept the nation.
For quite a while, air fryers have been a trendy kitchen appliance. This has led to a ton of media coverage, like cookbooks, TV shows, and a lot of TikToks. Jamie Oliver decided to cash in on this trend in 2024, attempting to reveal the true potential of an air fryer on TV. Well, that's until you realise it's sponsored by Tefal, implying ulterior motives. It only lasted 2 episodes, because there's not a whole lot to be done with the concept. They're basically just countertop ovens that cut down cooking times by about 2 minutes. It felt like Oliver was trying to keep up with trends rather than being passionate about his recipes.
I confess to being a latecomer to the air fryer party, but I first purchased one for my dad, actually. And it has been amazing seeing what he cooks in it and how he's using it. I think air frying is a really great way to deliver the flavour in a faster way.
Number 4. Kitchen Criminals.
Mystic John says, I'm working with an idiot who can never cook.
This series was essentially the precursor to Celeb Cooking Show, just without the celebrities. It was hosted by chefs John Burton Race and Angela Hartnett, who travelled across the country hunting for Britain's least talented cooks.
I mean, the worst macaroni cheese I've ever tasted in my life.
It wasn't a macaroni, was it? Beautiful girl, terrible cook.
Once they'd found the 20 worst, they'd compete, trying to improve along the way. It appealed to barely anyone, as none of the recipes were interesting, and all the contestants were rubbish. Some reviewers thought they were cooking poorly on purpose for entertainment value. It only lasted 1 series, and was promptly cancelled after a weak reception.
Now John and Angela have got one final choice each. Who will make their opponent's life hardest?
I'm picking Adam for you.
Come to me, Adam.
You are now going to lose.
Number 3. Dinner Date.
Didn't actually make the cake, my mum did. It's homemade, but just not in this home.
What about the icing?
Oh, but I did do the icing myself.
Is that yours?
That is my sinful spelling.
Most people look for a variety of traits in a romantic partner, whether that's common interests, similar personality types, or maybe something simple like them being a good chef. Well, Dinner Date is a dating show where romance is determined by cooking ability alone. Contestants are handed 5 menus designed by potential partners, then choose their 3 favourites to go on a blind date with.
Oh, such a cheek.
Losing contestants are given ready meals. It sounds entertaining in theory, but it ends up being more annoying than anything. There are plenty of episodes where a pair would be a great match, but their lasagnas just aren't up to scratch. The show was eventually cancelled in 2023 after an incredible 300 episodes. What is wrong with us?
Brilliant. A microwave meal. I don't even eat microwave meals anyway, but I'll take it.
Number 2. The American Baking Competition. The Great British Bake Off is surprisingly popular in America, even though they can't call it Bake Off. This led to a 2013 attempt to remake the series across the pond.
Do you have any idea what you think the finished product's going to look like?
Not really.
This resulted in the American Baking Competition, which ran for 7 episodes before being thrown in the trash. They even flew Paul Hollywood out to the States to judge the competition.
One tip for me if you're going to make meringues at home, or even macaroons, is when you're blending together the sugar and the egg whites. First of all, add your sugar slowly, but more importantly, make sure your whisk and your bowl is free of any moisture.
Critics gave it mixed reviews, and the viewer count dropped off by the final episodes. 2 years later, the far more successful Great American Baking Show began and has been running since. They hired Mary Berry as the judge for the first 2 series. Who knows, maybe Paul was the problem.
Bread week's my week.
That man is a god with bread.
Number 1. With love, Meghan. Meghan Markle is famous for being a major character in the drama Suits, and marrying Prince Harry and entering the royal family.
And it's a luxury sometimes because we all have to work.
Of course, Harry and Meghan have since departed Buckingham Palace. Now, Meghan has decided to become a Netflix chef. It began in 2025, with a second series released in the same year.
Surprising people with moments that let them know I was really thinking of them.
The majority of reviews have been negative, with it only having a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. Many reviewers criticised it for being more about Meghan's ego than the recipes. Meghan lives an exceptionally extravagant life, which results in most of her recipes being a challenge to recreate if you're not uber wealthy.
I don't know what's happening.
Were there any especially poor cooking series we forgot to mention? Let us know in the comments below.